gamer.
Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural. We recently took part in a special preview event that gave us a deep dive into Madden 21 on next-gen consoles. In this video, I will cover gameplay. If you do appreciate our Madden 21 coverage, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, because I got more next-gen Madden 21 coming your way. So we all can pretty much agree that gameplay is the most important thing when it comes to a video game, especially a sports video game. It can look great, sound great, have a bunch of bells and whistles, but it doesn't play well, then it's really not even worth it in the end. So on the gameplay side of things, the biggest addition is the implementation of NFL Next Gen Stats player movement. Animations in Madden 21 Next Gen are driven through real world data that matches how the players actually move on the field. This is by far the biggest thing the developers were excited about. Speaking with Clint Oldenburg, he stated that in anticipation of the Gen 5 console launch, they've been working on integrating this data into Madden with the primary goal of delivering a gameplay experience that feels as close to authentic NFL as possible. So for those unaware, NFL Next Gen Stats are real world tracking of players in the league that's done through the shoulder pads. The data brought into the game will impact all 22 players on the field during each play. From blocking to defensive back coverage to route running, EA Sports claims that with the implementation of Next Gen Stats, the game will see players behave in ways never before seen, and it will actually play as realistically as we've ever seen a Madden game. To help utilize all this real world data from Sundays, thousands of new animations were captured based on a variety of body types to help bring a more fluid motion to the game. With more realistic route running, elite players will separate themselves from the pack more than they have up to this point. Players like Stephon Diggs, Davante Adams, and more move along the lines of what you see on Sundays. Receivers will run the exact routes that they run in real life, exactly how they run them, because it's captured with Next Gen Stats. During the presentation, they actually showed a route that was run by Los Angeles receiver Robert Woods from Super Bowl 53. In the game, the player routes no longer appear jagged with the stop and start feel. Instead, you see how the receiver accelerates out of his break in a more natural way. Another example shown was using Davante Adams on current gen, where the route running you could clearly see is robotic and everything is more based on straight lines and harsh angles. In Next Gen Madden 21, Adams' route saw him build to his top speed, make a fluid cut, and then re-accelerate and attack the ball. It's not just route running that sees an improvement in fluidity thanks to NFL Next Gen Stats either. Ball carriers also move much more smoother than ever thanks to these animation improvements. Acceleration rate, turn rate, and radius and overall speed are all powered by the Next Gen Stats data. Players now lean their body with movement in the direction they are moving rather than a quick jolt. But it's not just offense that gets to take advantage of this new data-driven motion animations. Defenders in coverage will now move more naturally when both backpedaling and strafing. This will allow them to both react and close in on plays more realistically. Tackling has also been changed and looks more visually authentic, taking a player's size and position in effect more often now. A new anticipation and prediction technology known as Rally allows tackles to be queued up prior to contact, allowing for more tackle variety in the game. EA also claims that the Rally prediction model will make it easier for players to get into proper position for a tackle attempt. This Rally tech could really be the end of suction tackles as we know it. The pass rush is pretty much the same as current gen, but the pacing of the passing game will allow for user defenders to get more time to get to the quarterback. Work has been done to improve lead blocking logic to increase awareness, turn rates, and more. So pullers on powers and toss will now be improved with this. That's it for this video. Make sure you guys catch the next one. I talk about controls, play calling, and a little bit of franchise as well. If you appreciate our content here at SGO, like this video and subscribe now for more news, tips, reviews, and gameplay from all of your favorite sports games. Now, if you want to take your game to the next level with insider news, free games, and access to our private chat, join our Patreon, the link below, and subscribe to SGO Insider today.